How does CAR T-cell therapy treat relapsed follicular lymphoma? Imagine turning your own immune system into a targeted weapon against cancer. That's essentially what CAR T-cell therapy does for people with relapsed follicular lymphoma. This type of lymphoma is a slow-growing cancer that affects lymph nodes, but sometimes it comes back after treatment. When that happens, doctors look for advanced options like CAR T-cell therapy. The process starts with collecting a patient's T-cells, which are a key part of the immune system. This is done through a procedure called leukapheresis, where blood is drawn and T-cells are separated out. These cells are then sent to a lab, where they are genetically modified to produce chimeric antigen receptors, or CARs. These CARs act like tiny homing devices that recognize specific proteins on the surface of lymphoma cells, such as CD19 and sometimes CD20. Once the T-cells are engineered to express these CARs, they are grown in large numbers, sometimes hundreds of millions, so there are enough to fight the cancer. Before the infusion, patients usually receive chemotherapy to lower their existing immune cells, creating space for the CAR T-cells to expand and work effectively. This step is called lymphodepleting chemotherapy. When the engineered CAR T-cells are infused back into the patient, they begin to multiply and actively seek out lymphoma cells that display the target antigens. They bind to these cancer cells and destroy them, often leading to significant tumor reduction. This targeted approach can result in long-lasting remissions, even in cases where the lymphoma has become resistant to other treatments. Clinical studies have shown promising results, with some trials reporting complete remission rates as high as 88% in patients with relapsed or refractory follicular lymphoma. Researchers are also exploring ways to improve outcomes, such as targeting multiple antigens like CD19 and CD20 at the same time, to reduce the chance of the cancer escaping detection. It's important to remember that CAR T-cell therapy is usually reserved for patients whose disease has not responded to other treatments. It requires specialized medical centers and careful monitoring because of potential side effects. While it offers hope for many, it is not a universal cure and is part of a broader treatment plan tailored to each individual. In summary, CAR T-cell therapy works by reprogramming a person's own immune cells to recognize and attack lymphoma cells. It's a personalized, immune-based approach that has shown impressive results in fighting relapsed follicular lymphoma, especially when other options have been exhausted. Always consult with a healthcare professional to understand if this treatment is suitable for your specific situation, as medical decisions should be made based on individual health needs and the latest scientific evidence.